but otherwise a little bit of a minimalist look as well. Tim, you lucky devil, you get to present.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah. We not only have Aragon, but we have the mighty, mighty Wing Liang, ladies and gentlemen, joining us via the magic of Skype. So that's going to be awesome. Aragon, for those of you who don't know, is Wing's, it's his new brand. We had the world premiere, I guess we're talking a couple of months ago, give or take, right here exclusive to Evine. And it's our pleasure to welcome Wing Liang back tonight, who joins us from his palatial facility in Florida. Wing, hi.
Hey, Tim, I'm so glad to be here.
It's welcome to the show, man. Well, and you're overdue, so I'm glad you're on Power Play, man. This is very cool. I know that we're going to be a bit restricted here on time, Wing, so I want to leap right into it. One of the first things I'd like to talk about, for somebody who doesn't know Aragon, and maybe they knew you from back in the day, because for those of you who don't know, Wing's been building watches for over 20 years. You come in with a new brand. What is it you want collectors, consumers to know about Aragon?
Absolutely. But first of all, I want to thank you, Tim, for the incredible introduction. And I'm so excited to be part of this. And for those of you who have never seen the new brand Aragon, let me introduce myself. I've been designing watches for over 20 years, formerly known as the Android designer, and now it's the new brand Aragon. And Aragon is same thing, and it's the same quality, but even better, okay? And I'm taking this opportunity to design watches that are better quality, than using better material, and with all the design and experience I've learned from the past and progress into the Aragon watch collection. So now Tim is introducing the new Silverjet skeleton, and which is so incredible. Now let me explain why. First of all, this watch has a Miyota 8N24 automatic skeletonized movement, okay, 21 jewels. And what's all about Miyota is high quality, precision, and you don't have to worry about anything about the quality at all. This watch is going to run forever, basically. Now, this watch is called 47 millimeter, but it wears a little bit small. When we say 47 millimeter, it wears from 9 o'clock position to the crown position. So those of you who prefer 45, 46, 47 millimeter, this is definitely the watch that you want to wear. Now, next thing I want to introduce about the Silverjet is, if you look at Tim's on the wrist, where Tim is wearing, you see the profile of the watch, okay? There is something very unique about this watch that other watches don't have. It's a multiple case construction. Number one, there's a bezel. The bezel is 120 teeth, rotating precision machine-made bezel, okay? Superluminova field on top of the bezel for luminosity in the dark, okay? And then underneath that, there's what we call the top case. The top case, and then there's a cylinder where we case the movement inside for water resistancy. And then there are 4 columns to secure the entire case together. So this is a very, very complicated precision case that is made for the Silverjet. 200 meters water resistant, screw down crowned, and there's nothing can go wrong with this watch when you go diving. Now, the bracelet is also another piece that is incredible. I had a question asked just a couple days ago. The gentleman was asking, okay, is your metal or your bracelet solid? Yes, from the bracelet to the case, everything is solid 316L construction. The watch is heavy, the watch is solid, and everything is precise, and you can't go wrong with this watch. So now what we have here is the Aragon, okay? The Caprice open heart automatic watch with the Chinese character. Yes, go ahead, Tim.
Well, I was just going to introduce, and also to kind of wrap up the piece that we just left, we're already inside of 150 of those total, and just for the record, we think that Silvertone is going to go first at this time. Now, part of what I find interesting is that we thought at least some of that quantity was going to exist for Wing Liang's official show as part of our summer Sizzlin' Watch event, which I think is on the 30th as well, if memory serves. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, so you guys need to order that. Now, getting to the new one, the Caprice, one of the things that I appreciate immediately, Wing, on this is that on one hand, the case, I view it as really understated. I see almost a vintage thing going on, which is not something that if you because you and I have known each other for a lot of years, and I still know you originally, of course, as the Android designer, and I didn't see you do a whole lot of vintage kind of inspiration. Is that something that we're going to see more of, or is this kind of a one-off idea that we have here in the Caprice?
Well, I would try to dive into that that category, but however, I would love to take 100% of the credit of this watch. But it's actually, this watch right here is the Caprice collection. You can see the case. But the dial design is actually being inspired by a gentleman. His name is Wendell Walls, and a lot of the watch enthusiasts. I was the one who designed the case, but the dial design is actually being inspired by a lot of the watch collectors. I think most of the people, when they look at this watch, they think, oh, Chinese character, it must be Wing's idea. But I would love to take 100% of the credit, but actually, I'm just part of the journey that everybody, all the watch collectors out there, that what they like, and I took their idea and implemented it into this watch. Now, number one, I want to introduce this watch. It's a Caprice collection. It's an open heart. Now, open heart, as we know, is you can see the balance wheel being rotate at 21,600 vibration per hour. This movement here is made by Seiko, and the caliber is NH38, okay? And then the dial design, okay? We take the finest mother of pearl in the entire watch industry, okay? I have to emphasize this again and again. These are not fake mother of pearl. What you're paying $139.40, you're paying the finest mother of pearl in the watch industry you can find, okay? You can see all the gradient, you can see all the color, you can see all the amazing colors that you cannot duplicate with fake material. Now, the next thing is the hour index. It's being made with a metal labeling system. You can see the 1 to the 12. So what you see is that 369 position is the Chinese character, okay? And then the next thing is the watch is screw down crowned, and also with two sizes that we have is the 49 and 44 millimeter, okay? You can see the case back design, and you can see the entire watch. We use the ionic plating system. One gentleman asked me today, what's the quality? How do you make your plating? Because are they gonna last? I can guarantee you, we have not had anyone complain about our plating system. It's gonna last. The next thing is leather strap, okay? You can see Tim is holding the watch, and the leather strap is not like the typical leather strap. The material that we use are very fine Italian leather, and the way we sculpture the leather is, you can see the edge is being wrapped, okay? What we call wrapped. And you can see it's very refined way of making leather strap. The whole entire watch, I have to say, for less than $140, having that automatic movement, screw down crown, finest mother of pearl. This watch deserves to be above $200 or even $300 level. You can't go wrong with this watch. Tim is wearing what we call the jade mother of pearl. It's like the green, lots of orient, okay? Lots of colors on the watch. This watch is so sophisticated looking. When you wear this watch, I guarantee anybody cannot believe the price you pay, and it's very, very good looking watch.
Wing, I want to thank you for being a part of our show tonight. Wing will have, of course, his own segment as part of this wonderful 7-day event that we're in the midst of working on for you guys. Wing, thank you again for tuning in. Again, in that last one, it was either a 44 or a 49. Right now, it looks like the Silvertone in 49 is going to go first. And here's some behind-the-scenes look at Wing Liang in the lab, where he, of course, designs every single one of the Aragons originally. He will be appearing on the 30th, by the way, so check your guides. And again, check us all via social media. Wing Liang, for example, via Facebook, and myself, Temple33 over at Instagram. I'll keep you guys updated as to a Wings hour and a lot of different hours. So this is another Aragon, by the way, that we're not going to officially show you live, but it's available right now. You guys don't have to wait until the 30th. You can check this out at 176.80. Beautiful textured dial on that, by the way. Or you can check this one out, the Dive Master 50 millimeter, or if you'd rather, the 45. I think both men and women can wear both of these. I think more of the guys probably will be gravitating into the 50. The point is, here's an open heart actually built to dive watch spec. It's frankly one of the very few open hearts I've